You know, some of these numbers are pretty staggering, showing Americans are carrying more debt than ever before. A new report from the New York Fed says total household debt reached a record $18.6 trillion from July through September. And here's how that all breaks down. The biggest chunk of debt, $13 trillion, comes from mortgages, which is not surprising given how expensive it is to buy a home. Auto loans and student loans are next at about $1.7 trillion. Then you got credit card debt at $1.2 trillion.
The cost of living, 1993. The average hourly wage in the United States was about $11.03. Gas was $1.11 a gallon, and a full tank still felt affordable. A brand new house cost around $113,000, while average monthly rent was about $532. A box of Dunkaroos snack packs, the ultimate 90s lunchbox treat, sold for $2.49. A big gulp soda from 7-Eleven cost 99 cents, and a Taco Bell combo meal was just $2.79.
I honestly have no idea what to do anymore. I'm sitting here, it's almost midnight. I've been scrolling for hours, just looking for jobs, like extra jobs. I work 2 jobs right now, and I feel like I can't even afford, you know, what I'm trying to pay for.
Now to the economy, where there are troubling signs in the restaurant industry as consumers are tightening their belts and eating more at home. Elizabeth Scholze breaks down the numbers.
Hey, Rachel, the cost of going out to eat is up almost 4% over the past year, outpacing the price of groceries. And now some popular restaurant chains say that they are noticing customers pulling back. Salad chain Sweetgreen is the latest to sound the alarm about younger consumers, reporting that people between the ages of 25 and 35 dropped their spending by 15% in the last 3 months.
The Night Measure and Morris Law Group tell me they were up here packing nearly 400 bags of groceries till 2 a.m. last night. And by the time they opened their doors today, already half of those bags were already gone.
Here you go, my dear.
I came from 130 just to get this package.
Lester Berry says he heard the Night Measure and Morris Law Group on 21st in Indiana were one of the few places giving away pet food.
I love my animals. I care about my animals, so I didn't know that it was a bonus package also.
He was surprised to find out that he would also be walking away with a bag full of eggs, cereal, potatoes, toilet paper, and much more for himself. He was one of hundreds.
So I was curious the other day and found this online. McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers in one single day. That's 195 million burgers a month. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't see cows lined up around every corner waiting to be turned into patties. I mean, seriously, do the math. Even if you stretched one cow into a bunch of burgers, you're still talking millions of cows just to keep up every day. So I started asking myself, where are all these cows coming from?
Nearly 80% of voters in what are called farming-dependent counties voted for President Trump in the last election.
I feel like a lot of American farmers, cattle people, a lot of people probably feel let down currently. Now, maybe there's a method to the madness. You know, that's still to be seen.
Many are now taking their frustrations directly to Republican lawmakers at town halls across the country.
That in the next 1 year, the vast majority of programmers will be replaced by AI programmers. We also believe that within 1 year, you will have graduate-level mathematicians that are at the tippy-top of graduate math programs. There's lots of reasons to think this is going to happen. This is the consensus. You go, okay, well, that's pretty interesting. Now, I can't do that kind of math. Very few people can do that math. How can the computer do that math better than anybody else? To some degree, it's because math has a simpler language than human language. So the way these algorithms actually work is they're doing essentially word prediction. So you take a sentence, you take a word out, and then it learns how to put the correct word back in. This is called the loss function, and it's optimized to do that at a scale that's unimaginable to us as humans. So you do the same thing for math. But there you use a conjecture and then a proof format through a protocol called Lean. In programming, it's pretty simple. You just keep writing code until you pass the programming test. So
meet Dot, DoorDash's first commercial autonomous delivery robot rolling out around Phoenix. At just 1/10 the size of a car, DoorDash says this all-electric bot can travel up to 20 miles per hour on sidewalks, bike lanes, and even roads, using built-in navigation tech like GPS, radar, lidar, and cameras. Dot,
bro. The Walmart drones, I'm just waiting on the day that one of these fucking drones deliver the groceries to the wrong house. But that's crazy. That is wild, bro.
What kind of people will wake up in the morning to go and make weapons to kill other people? Are you okay? You come to Africa, you dig up the whole place and live mining dumps, poisoning rivers with cyanide, only to bring the gold and put it in a warehouse somewhere here you call a vault. Come to Africa, you kill animals, only to collect the horns and leaving the meat to rot on the ground. Are you okay? And then when they see us putting on skins like this, they want to look like they're conservationists. No, you can't be putting on animal skins, but you're sitting on a leather chair with leather shoes, with a leather belt, with a leather car. Are you okay in your head? What kind of hypocrisy is that? You pollute the whole world with carbon. Then you come around and say, please, let's do some green energy. Shut your industries up if you're talking about green energy. You have lied to us for too long. And the honeymoon of lies is over.
I'm standing just west of Black River, where Hurricane Melissa made landfall on October 28th. And all around me is destruction. Making our way here, we came across a lot of people who'd walked miles looking for water, in need of food, who had no roof over their heads. And the roads themselves were washed out, flooded. A trip that would normally take 2.5 hours took us nearly double that yesterday. We were just a few minutes outside of Black River when we came across a dead body along the side of the street that had been clearly laying there for hours.
Researchers are creating their own storms in a state-of-the-art lab. It could end up saving lives. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. This tank gives scientists and the rest of us a view no one has ever had before. What a hurricane's power looks like at water level as it storms ashore. In just 2 minutes, scientists here can take calm waters and turn them into a monster hurricane.
Crazy. If Hurricane Melissa is currently on the shores of Jamaica and it's looking like one of the most powerful storms to hit Jamaica in 100 years. Wouldn't it also be crazy if the trajectory of the hurricane was drastically different last week? It was supposed to be going north, you know, and then all of a sudden it kind of made a sharp turn towards Jamaica. Wouldn't it also be crazy if the severity of the hurricane really exponentially picked up over the last few days as it approached the shores of Jamaica? Rapid acceleration. And I mean, I could throw up a number of patents right now showing that government has these technologies. But wouldn't it also be crazy if Jamaica, Kingston, has been named to be a smart city 2030, completely digital ID, digital everything, Big Brother, all that. Peter Thiel, Palantir, coming to a city near you. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Wouldn't it also be crazy if, I mean, you know, there's debate about whether these reserves are real, but I guess it'd be kind of crazy if Jamaica may have just discovered like $400 billion in natural resources.
The Philippines has seen storms before, but nothing like this. In just 6 days, 2 deadly typhoons have ripped the country apart. First came Kalmagi, killing at least 224 people, and now Feng Wong, a super typhoon that's turned whole towns into seas of mud. Winds up to 185 kilometers an hour, ripped through homes, bridges crumbled like paper, and more than 1.4 million people were forced to flee. In Sumacab Norte, entire communities have been cut off. 1,500 residents stranded with no way out. Families like Jennifer's wading through chest-deep water, trying to save their children from drowning.
Once Yahweh Shai returns, man, that's it. There will be no war after that. The nations won't have weapons to engage in a war. When we come down and we snatch these demons out of these bunkers, they're going to be hiding in the dens and in the caves of the earth, all right, asking the rocks to fall upon them to deliver them from the wrath of the Lamb.